Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Hope you're well. Welcome again. This will be our last video before Christmas, and then I'll do one between Christmas and New Year, probably on the 27th or 28th. So, just our usual warm-ups. Breathing out on the way down, breathing in on the way back. So, breathing out on the way down, and then breathing in on the way back up. Tongue on the roof of our mouth, on the hard palate just behind our top two teeth. Breathing in through our nose, and then breathing out through our mouth as much as you can. So breathing in on the way up, breathing out on the way down. So breathing in and breathing out. We're just going to interlace our fingers and let the weight of our hands and arms stretch out our neck. We're not pulling, it's just the weight of it just stretches our neck out. Excuse me. Rolling our shoulders back and then forwards, just breathing in your own time for these. And then if you're comfortable and it works for you, doing opposite shoulders. So going in opposite directions. Breathing in on the way up, and then breathing out as we twist. Breathe into the center, and then breathe out. So breathing in as we come back to the center, breathe out as we twist to the side. Breathing out on the way down, breathing in on the way up. Breathing out as we bow and look at one of our hands, breathe in on the way up. So breathing out on the way down, breathing in on the way up. For all of these exercises, as much as we can, feet about shoulder width apart, taking our knees off lock slightly, so that we're not stressing that joint, and also engaging our legs too, of course. Breathing out, breathing in on the way up, and stretching to the sides. Stretching our forearms out, breathing in your own time. And then wax on, wax off, Daniel San. Bit of a 1980s reference there for anyone to understand it. Okay, so breathing out on the way forward, breathing in on the way back. So breathe out and breathe in as we turn our waist. Hands are on the back of our hips to support our back. In this one in particular, but of course with all of the stretches, if you're feeling discomfort or pain or it doesn't feel right, of course stop. Talk to a health professional. They shouldn't feel like they're straining anything or hurting or anything like that. It's basically just rolling your hips around, loosening your back and your stomach muscles and everything. Okay. So a bit wider than shoulder width apart and moving from foot to foot. This one, as with many of the others, if I don't mention the breathing, don't forget to breathe. Very important. And just rolling our knees out. 3 times in each direction. And then finally, of course, our ankle turns. Okay, moving to the Qigong. So starting with our liver exercise, breathing in on the way up, breathing out on the way down. So breathing in on the way up, breathing out the way down. So starting to our right, and then to our left. If you do find that you do left when I'm doing right and right when I'm doing left, and it's just sort of mirroring me, copying me, sorry, rather than mirroring, it's okay. It's not going to kill you, as I'm sure you've noticed. As long as you do the right amount of the exercises and you're following me, you'll be fine. So it doesn't really matter if occasionally with this, in the Qigong, if you get your lefts and rights mixed up. In the Tai Chi it will completely change everything, but in the Qigong it's not really going to matter too much. So just breathe in on the way up and breathe out on the way down. Cool. Stepping out to shoulder width apart, we're going to do our other liver exercise. So breathing in, we bring our arms up, squeeze at our elbows, breathe out, release the squeeze and breathe in on the way up, breathe out on the way down, thumbs on our belly button, sorry, excuse me, breathing in and then breathing out. So breathing in on the way up, squeeze and breathe out, breathe in and release the squeeze, breathe out on the way down, then breathing in and breathing out. So same thing again, breathe in, breathe out and squeeze, breathing in, breathing out, back to our center, breathing in and then breathing out. So those are both liver exercises. So this is our kidney exercise, one of our basic 5. Breathing in on the way up, palms forward, breathing out on the way down. My palms are out of frame. Wouldn't pass film studies. Breathing in on the way up, breathing out on the way down. If you like to visualize, imagine like you're breathing all the energy into your center, and then breathe out as you release your hands to the side. So breathing in on the way up, palms forward, breathe out on the way down. Got no air in our lungs, squeeze our ankles for 3. Right hand's in front as we cross our arms. So breathe out on the way down, and then breathe in, and breathe out and relax. So final one, breathing in on the way up, palms forward, breathe out on the way down. Squeeze our ankles for 3 with no breath. Arms crossed, breathe in. Then breathe out on the way down, and so forth. If you wonder why we cross our arms, it's so as not to strain our back on the way up. It actually balances us. If you don't strain your back and engage all of your muscles, you'll topple over if you do that one without crossing your arms, because there's nothing to hold you. My apologies, we're doing 2 sets. I'd forgotten about that. So, second set. Breathing out on the way down. Then breathing into our center. And then breathing out. So the purpose of this exercise, well, one of the things that it does, the many things that it does, is we're blocking the kidney energy when we squeeze our ankles like that, and then the excess energy shoots through and removes anything that's not supposed to be there. A bit kind of like if you think of a flooded creek moving through any debris or any sort of stagnant, pools or logs or blockages, stuff like that. So our chi is designed to flow, and this is deliberately creating an overflow to wash stuff out of the way so the pathway can move freely. It's the easiest way I can describe it. I hope the metaphor works. So breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. This is our lung and heart exercise. So breathing in, breathing out. Have a bit of a cough, it's a lung exercise. Don't be too concerned if you're doing different things. You might cough or splutter, or sometimes I've had people feel nauseous, not very often, but sometimes. It's just things moving around and moving out. If you do ever feel concerned about something that's happened, just send me an email or just give me a call and we'll have a chat. But generally, it's pretty rare to happen. I don't think it's almost ever happened in the many years I've been doing this. Anyway, I'll stop talking. So breathing out on the way down. This is a lung exercise. And breathing in on the way up. So breathing in, breathing out, and on the last one we come back to our center, and as usual, breathing in, breathe all the energy in, and then breathe out. Excellent. So for this one, breathe in your own time. The idea is that, as you can see, your arms move further and further gradually. So each time you're just increasing how far your arms move, just slightly. Just whatever's, sort of comfortable for you. Everyone's different with this one. It's one of those in your own time, as you feel kind of exercises. So just remember to breathe. And it's almost like the backs of your palms are crossing. I think of it as a bit like, sort of twin metronomes or something like that, or, swings. But basically, once you get to a full stretch, I think it's about there, you start to decrease how far you move. So you're coming back in to where you started from. So each time you're just moving a little less wide, remembering to breathe. Just breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth, just relaxing. And just gradually coming to a point where it's very little movement, and then just stopping, feeling, and then just gradually returning our arms to our sides. So that's very much a feeling exercise. We're going to do our heart exercise. So the big thing that sometimes people find confusing with this one is how to twist their arms or how to twist their palms. So I'm going to do a bit of a close-up. The easiest way I can describe it to people is it's like just watch where my thumbs go. So my thumbs go up at heart level, back, and then down. So don't worry about your hands or your palms, just think about your thumbs. Thumbs go up, back, and down. And that's going to move your palms outwards in the right direction. So that's what it looks like a bit close up. So this is our heart exercise. So we breathe in all the way up. We twist our palms like I've shown you, so that our palms are outwards. So breathing in. Breathe out on the way down and our palms almost touch in front of our heart. Breathe into our shoulders, then breathe out on the way down. And then as always with our center, breathing in and then breathing out. So nice and gentle, breathing in, twisting, still breathing in, breathing out on the way down. Breathing into our shoulders. Breathing out on the way down, and then finally breathing in and breathing out. If you look at the movement, it actually traces the heart. So we're going up, out, and then back in for a heart shape. Up, out, and then back in for another heart shape. So it's another reason why it's a heart exercise. Finally, our spleen exercise. So breathing in on the way up, breathing out on the way down. So breathing in, you'll notice you're moving your legs. So we're not just moving our arms, it's a whole body movement. We're moving up as we come up, moving down as we come down. Breathe in, create a nice big ball of energy. Breathe out, take it down to the ground. Breathe in, take it up to the sky. Breathe out, shower down over us. And then breathing in and breathing out. Okay, so again, breathing in on the way up, and breathing out on the way down. Breathing in as we come out to the sides, breathe out on the way down. Breathing in, palms up, breathe out on the way down. Breathing in, up our center line, breathe out. Breathe in, up to the sky, and then breathe out on the way down. As per usual. So, if we're doing this one, well, this is one of our basic 5, so if you've been doing the videos with me for a while, you'll certainly recognize this one. It's one of the ones that we do every time. It's also one of the ones we tend to finish on, mainly because it's very soft, and it's difficult not to sort of be in contact with your body and your feelings, and that with this exercise, so it's a good one to finish on. Whereas our liver exercise is a good one to start with because it gets everything moving and flowing. Our liver is a very male organ. It's very much about action and sorting things out and doing things. So to our Tai Chi, hands come around at navel height, drawing back in, pushing down, drawing up, coming back down. I'm going to circle around at navel height again. Step forward with our right foot, right hand in front, palms towards us, circle down and around. And we're going to draw back. So draw that right foot back and draw that left hand down. Point our right toe. We collapse our right hand, we trace over with our left, and then we step out to our right and almost trip over the branches on the ground. Palms towards us, circle down and around, and we're going to draw back to looking into our rice bowl. Up to our shoulders, we push out with the backs of our hands, stepping out, draw back, circle down and around, toe up, pushing out, this time with our palms. Pivot our right foot, pivot our left, we're facing where we started. Pushing out, hands above our head, right hand forms a beak, left hand stays how it is, like a wing, so that's my beak. Right hand collapses to my chin, left hand collapses under my right elbow, weights on my right leg, dragging that left foot in, grounding that left hand. I'm going to stretch our right wing, and then stretch our left. Stepping up, right hand ends up in front. I'm going to step forward, right hand on top, and then step back with our left leg again. Left hand ends up on top, collapse that, twist, ground our left hand while we reach out with our right, draw back, and then we do our infinity sign. So down, up, and then back to where we start. So pushing down, moving up. You'll notice, whoops, as I have a bit of a cough. Circling around, palms forward, step forward with our right hand in front, right foot. Palms towards me, circling down and around, and drawing back. Left hand is lower. Collapse my right hand, trace over with my left, step out to my right. Palms towards me again, circle down and draw back to our rice bowl. Push out with the backs of our hands, circle down and around, push out with our palms, drawing back, pushing out. Right hand forms a beak, left hand forms a wing. Right hand to my chin, left hand underneath. Ground that left hand, stretch my right wing, and then stretch my left. Stepping out, have my right arm in front, right hand on top, step back again with my left hand on top, reach out with my right, and then we finish up. Okay. So we'll just do our closing down exercise. So breathing in as we step out, breathing out as we bring our arms up, breathing in as we twist our palms. So breathe in and hold. Breathe out, reverse what we just did. And then breathing in and breathing out. And then breathing in and breathing out. Have a fantastic Christmas. I'll speak to you after then. Bye.